St. Patrick's Day is over, but there's a little Bailey's laying around, so let's make a Bailey's Irish Cream no bake. It's gonna be fun, and I think there's gonna be a little bit of that alcohol left over in the cookie, if you know what I mean. Okay, so the cool thing about a no bake is you need a pot, and that's it. You get yourself a baking sheet with some parchment paper on it, and that'll be where you put the cookies when you're done. So in the pot, or in the saucepan, you're gonna put a stick of butter, and then you're gonna mix in some, there's gonna be some sugar, brown sugar, and some cocoa powder. We're gonna put that all in here, and we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna boil it down with a little bit of milk. This is about a quarter cup of 2% milk. You can do whole milk as well, and my recipe gives you the option to do all the milk or no milk and just Bailey's. It's up to you. Let's get this started.
All right, let's get to it. In your saucepan, you're gonna get that 1 stick of butter or a half cup of unsalted butter, 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, a quarter cup of brown sugar, and then a quarter cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, along with a quarter cup of whole milk or 2% milk, and stir that all together and bring this to a boil. And once it comes to a rapid boil, you're gonna let it boil for 1 full minute, just to make sure everything combines together, and then remove it from heat. So that's what we're doing here. The problem is just waiting that minute. It just seems to take forever, but it goes quick. Then once you're done, you're going to add in your half teaspoon of vanilla extract, your quarter teaspoon of salt, stir that in a little bit, and I'm kind of letting it cool down a little bit. Then I kind of let it sit down a little, and then I added my half cup of Bailey's Irish Cream with maybe a little splash of extra. And then at this point, I stir that in a little bit. This is super easy. I mean, anybody can do this recipe. And once that's all stirred together, we're going to add in the flavor and the oats. So at this point, I have the oats, and it's 3 cups of quick oats, along with a half cup of pecans. You can use any kind of nut, but I thought the pecans would go great with the Bailey's. And then a half cup of mini chocolate chips. Now those mini chocolate chips, they're gonna melt into this as you're stirring and stuff, because it's so warm. Those small little chips will melt away. And just stir it real thoroughly. Make sure you incorporate all your ingredients. Sometimes those oats like to stay at the bottom of the pan, and then once you're done, use a tablespoon, teaspoon, and transfer them over to some parchment paper and let them cool and chill for about 30 minutes.
You're gonna love this. These no bakes are flippin' amazing. It's like, I mean, how cool is that? All right, let's try it out. It's chocolatey. It's delicious. It's got some Bailey's in it. I sped up the process. 30 minutes is for them to cool, but I put 1 tray in the freezer and 1 tray in the fridge to speed it up and let these set up so that I could see what they look like. Oh my gosh, this is so good. All right, just like a no bake, breaks apart. Look at that, beautiful, chocolatey, gooey, amazing. Oh, all right, so you get the crunch of the pecan. The chocolatey chips have just melted in. Oh my gosh. And then after that initial hit, the Bailey's comes through. And it's like you took a sip out of a bottle. Holy cow. These are delicious. So, if you need a sweet treat for the adults, for the man cave, Bailey's no bakes. Give me a like and subscribe if you want to see more crazy stuff like this. And check it out. What's your favorite? What do you want to see next? Give me a comment and let me know. Yeah. Hell yeah. These things are fantastic. Ooh-wee. Catch me on the next one.